United's overall form, though, Mark, I mean, goodness me, it doesn't make for good reading, does it?
No, it's a complete contrast to last season. They've now lost 9 games in all competitions. Last season, it took them 52 matches to lose that amount of games. This is recent seasons, the amount of games it's taken them to lose 9. You can see this season completely contrasts what you've seen in previous campaigns, despite Manchester United not being at their best. In 2016-17, it was on their 61st match that they lost 9 games. That was the season under Jose Mourinho when they won the Europa League and the League Cup. So you can see just how things are really not going to plan for Erik ten Hag. I guess really what's going wrong? Why are the great Manchester United being beaten so easily this season? And does this increase the pressure once again on Erik ten Hag? Zach and Henry, big question. Is he under pressure?
Yes, undoubtedly. I don't think that any Man United fan wants a change from a managerial level. I mean, there's not loads of options out there. But if we look at what's going on, really, we've touched on it before. It is a problem with their attackers not scoring enough goals. They create some chances, but they're not putting any away. Last season, what made them so effective is they were very direct. They would get the ball out to Rashford in particular, and they'd attack the wings hard and create their opportunities through there. This season, we've seen like barely any of them. Their forward line are scoring goals at all. Like Højlund, he's been brilliant in the Champions League. Hasn't yet to find the net in the Premier League. If you're not scoring goals, if you're not making teams have to sort of come after you, then it's really difficult. And at the moment, they're getting overrun in midfield as well. Like the midfield is not settled at all. They're conceding a really high level of shots compared to where they previously were. So it's just not going right at either end of the pitch, and that just breeds sort of problems throughout the side.
Well, you mentioned the attack as well, and to a degree, I think they've had a lot of injuries. And people talk about the way Erik ten Hag wants to play his football and the way Ajax used to play that. When you take out someone who is so key to it in Martinez, who's out for a long, long time, might not be back now, obviously, till December time, taking out him, taking out Luke Shaw, you're putting a right back playing left back, you're the kind of backup left back that you bring in, Sergio Reguilón comes in, he gets injured. There is a little bit of unluckiness that's going with it. Obviously, a lot of clubs have to deal with injuries. You see Chelsea, you see Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, everyone has to deal with injuries. However, a lot of the way, especially nowadays, football is played is with that back line, having centre-backs and defenders that can pass the ball out of the back. And a lot of that is also by having consistency and having these guys play week in, week out. And right now, Manchester United do not have that. And so I think at times it is a little bit harsh to maybe criticise the way they are playing because they're kind of having to deal with what they can do with at the moment. But yeah, I think it's a bit of a mix of everything. Can't score goals and can't consistently have the same lineup out.
They can't even get draws at the moment. It's just win or lose.
It's terrible days to be at work.
That's the problem, because that kind of seeps into the squad. I think that they look a little bit shell-shocked, in all honesty, and they got caught out in Copenhagen for that exact reason.